it just hit me. My kids are gonna be a little version of me. To some extent, I'm praying that my wife's genes dilute this just a little bit. Now, I don't know eugenics shit. I'm talking about my mentals when I was a kid. It's just hit me. I was driving thinking of all the things my mother used to tell me about how I was as a kid, and the little things I remember, boy, I might have been a menace. Not necessarily like King Von shit. Listen, I was not here acting like a serial killer, but it's just some stuff that now I'm an adult. I'm like, man, I would have been. Little HQ would have really got on my goddamn nerves. I'll tell you two stories that now that I'm an adult, if my kid was to do this, especially after working 40 to 60 hours, bills are due, I might strangle this little nigga. Boy, I was a nuisance. I'll tell you two stories. One, I remember this vividly too. I was a kid, right? Now, mind you, my dad at this point is in America. I think I'm like 5 years old at the time. Five, something like that. 5'6", 5'6", 6'7". But anyway, I'm young. I remember my dad had already left. My mom had a business going. So we had a little bread, but it wasn't the type of bread for you to really be wasting money like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? This is Nigeria. And I remember I wanted this cop toy car bad as hell. I mean, I really wanted this toy car. So my mom she buy it. It's remote controlled at the time. You know what I'm saying? This is, you know what I'm saying? This is the late 90s, you know, a remote toy control car in Nigeria is gonna cost you a little penny. My mom got it for me, right? So I get this car and I am just, boy, I'm over the moon. I'm over the moon. But after about, I believe, day 6 or 7, I start asking my mom, hey, who's driving that car? Oh my fucking God. She says, what? I said, who's driving the car? Mind you, she probably should have explained the whole remote concept to me, but she just kept ignoring me. I said, I keep asking every single day. It doesn't make sense. Every time we get in a car, someone is driving. So who is in that car, Ma? By about day 4, she gets annoyed. She's like, I don't know. Maybe you should just open it and find out. Light bulb, brain blast. Why didn't you say so? So I go get a flathead screwdriver, right? Now, this is how I know I was a menace as a kid and not that bright, but I thought I was smart. Why not just figure out how to unscrew the stuff and put it back together? That's what a good, smart kid would have did instead of a knucklehead. I take the flathead screwdriver. I find you know, like how toys have like a little gap. I stick it in there as much as I can, and I rip the car open. Split it open, everything shatters. Literally, every crevice cracks. But it doesn't matter because I'm going to find out who the driver of this car is. There's nobody in there. There's nobody in there. What kind of sorcery? I start crying. That's what I was told. I don't remember that part. But apparently I'm throwing a tantrum. My mother shows up. This part I remember. She says, what happened? And I remember this part. I said, you... I started gaslighting. Oh my God, I was a badass kid. I said, you said I should open the car and find out it was nobody driving the car, as though she was the one that committed the crime. My mother looked at me, looked at the car. I don't blame this woman, oh God. She's walked away. Till today, I remember sitting there just staring at this broken piece of car and just couldn't quite figure out exactly what I thought was going to happen. Now that I'm older, I think the lesson was that, hey, I was inquisitive and, you know, I will probably take matters into my own hands to get answers to stuff. So, positive trait, but when I was younger, as an adult, I could see how that was annoying. Second story I remember, this one worse. We used to have windows in Nigeria, at least the house that I live in. We had metal bars on it. And metal, like, monkey-looking bars. I don't know why. I guess so people can't break in a house if they break the window. And an apartment that we lived in was like on the 3rd floor, something like that. For whatever reason, my siblings weren't home. Nobody was home but me and my mom. She's watching me, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I think it was in school. I was away from school that day. My mom had to shower. She's working hard. I mean, she's getting her butt whooped. She's like, hey, I have to shower. I do remember this part. And she told me vividly, please, just sit tight. Just sit right there. I'm going to shower real quick, and I'm coming right back out. I said, okay. Now, I don't know what provoked me. As I was sitting there staring at these metal bars on the window, and I'm looking at the bed, I was like, man, I wonder if I can climb these bars. I jumped on the bed, climbed on the headboard, latched onto the window like I was fucking Spider-Man, and started crawling. It's a big window. Now, it's just like I don't know how to explain this. Like a huge window, higher than the headboard of the bed, right? Really huge window. And I'm a kid, so I start climbing. I lose my grip. I fall on my head backwards on some Goku. You know how I mean? Goku fell. They said Grandpa Gohan said Goku fell, and his whole memory was scattered. Yeah, I hit the floor. Bang! All I hear, my mom, Jesus Christ! But here's the problem. My mom said that the sound that I made of hitting the floor was so loud, she thought it was like I had went on a balcony outside and fell from the 3rd story. Very dramatic, Mom. And my mother ran out. Oh my God. My mother ran out of the bathroom, butt naked, no towel, outside on the balcony, thinking her son was dead. She's naked outside, no sun. Runs back inside. Who knows who got a peep? Forgive me, mother. To only find out I was just on the floor doing this, rubbing my head. No knock, no nothing. Just a resilient menace causing havoc. Father, Lord, please only give me 50% of that.